my name's Miriam Kimber. I'm Director of Legal. I've been working as a lawyer for over 25 years and flexibly for about the last 10. I've altered my work as my needs have changed. So when I had my first child, I originally went back to work 4 days a week. And then I moved to a 9-day fortnight with a Thursday not working. Thursday is, in my view, a great day to not work because you start and finish the week with everybody else. Then when my first child went to school, I moved to Thursday afternoons off so that I could be at the school gate once a week. A weekly pattern worked better for me. And I now still work a 90% pattern, but with alternate Fridays off. I have been working remotely to an extent for quite a few years. So my organisation moved to doing some remote working, so about 1 day a week at home for about the last 7-8 years. Obviously, after the pandemic, everything changed in terms of remote working. I now work about 2 days in the office every week on average, and the rest of the time at home. The main driver for my part-time working and my remote working has been around my family's needs. I had my third child during the pandemic. She was born in the middle of 2020 during the first lockdown. So I finished work during a 100% remote environment. I went back to a 100% remote environment. It was that time that was a real game changer for me and for my organisation in terms of resetting how remote work could be done. I feel that the revolution in home working that was spurred by the pandemic has been totally transformative. I think it just leapfrogged what could have been a much slower process of adjusting to hybrid working. One of the biggest changes for me is that most meetings are now hybrid by default, unless there's more of a reason for them to be in person. That's very different to when I first started doing some home working several years ago. My current hybrid pattern has been a total game changer for me in terms of managing my family commitments. So going to school assemblies and then being able to come home and log on a few minutes after that has been so much better than then having to commute into the office or potentially miss the assembly. And also just to manage things that need to be done at home, like building work, having people come round. I've also found that it's really helped me with my toddler, my pandemic toddler, in that I've been able to see her a lot more. It's beginning and end of the day. When I was going into the office, I would usually miss either seeing her in the morning or seeing her at bedtime, or sometimes both. That's not the case when I'm working at home. I've also found that it's really helped me value the in-office time more and to find some really positive purposes for going into the office. I see it not just as being about for collaboration, but also for when I want a change of environment, sometimes to help my focus. Sometimes I find it helpful doing deep work in the office rather than at home, and also to go in to provide the best support for the people that I manage. In terms of the challenges around collaboration for hybrid working, the way I see it more as a really positive move to see work as the activity and not just as the place. Some collaboration can be done really effectively remotely. I find hybrid meetings can be incredibly inclusive because they give time and space for people who want to use the tools available to chat or to put the virtual hand up in a way that a meeting with its own interpersonal dynamics might not always work. So one of the main things for organisations to work on now is to use hybrid as an opportunity for work to be done in the right way, at the right time, in the right place. Not all work has to be done in a synchronised way. Sometimes it's better to do work in a different way. Sometimes people who are more reflective work best when they're not in an in-person scenario all the time. So I really do believe that hybrid has so much potential, hybrid and flex have so much potential to make the workplace more inclusive and accessible for everybody.